Chris, in the second half, when your team usually picks up, what was going on offensively where the team?
Yeah, I thought there was a horrendous night offensively. Our offensive decision-making was awful all night, from shot selection to turnovers to execution. It was just not very good. So.
Was there anyone you were leaning on trying to get the team going, or was it kind of everybody?
I was trying to go different places at different times. Sometimes Bones to see if he can get us some open looks. Sometimes Dante, played with a bit of life out there. But Julius, Jaden tried to direct the ball. Nas, and then the problem was just kind of forced shot opportunities. When we did put the ball in their hands. So.
It did seem, Chris, like there's a lot of ISO against Jackson in particular. Is that the decision?
No, that was. Listen, we're not going to shy away from any matchup particularly, but you got to go and make the play or make the next play that's there. So.
It's like there was more ball movement in the first half. Why do you think that dried up in the second half?
I think some of it was they quit putting two on pick and roll. So, I thought we just dried up. So I thought when we came down early or at times and did move it, a couple times we just jacked it. Instead of trying to turn a corner, I thought we could have turned more corners and then collapsed the defense and made the next play from there.
Coach, what were your thoughts on Rudy's game tonight, offensively and on the boards as well?
Rudy was great. He was a bright spot for us out there. Certainly, defensively we did, we were fine. We did a lot of things we wanted to do there. Our offense cost us the game tonight. So
this is the kind of game Memphis often plays. They make it sloppy for you guys.
Sure.
Without Mike and Ant, to some extent, those are a guy who can get you a bucket and a guy who can settle you down.
Yeah.
They were obviously missed tonight?
Yeah, of course. No doubt about it. Our bench was okay in the first half, not so good in the second half. So, we could have used all the depth that we had tonight.
With Landale late in the game, he got a couple threes at key moments. Was it an issue of game plan mistakes, people coming off of him at the wrong times, or?
Yeah, I think one time, Rudy was coming to help at the rim. Well, two times he was coming to help at the rim. So yeah.
And just kind of when you have Ant out, no Mike, no point guard like that, is it just kind of a thing where the offense can be volatile when you're trying to play without two of your important
but I got to do a better job of getting us organized and call plays, stuff like that too. But listen, we played without Ant and Mike for a number of games, and our offense was not. It was the decision making with the ball that was the problem. So, but it also extended into the first half. We were up 9, and it was turnover, bad shot, and that's where you win games too. So those are important moments as well.
Your guys' at three-point shooting has been so good this year. Is there something to when they're not going in at the rate that they normally do, kind of maybe throwing off the offensive rhythm?
A little bit. I think that, sometimes I thought we had some open ones that we kind of held and didn't shoot it. We either got to shoot it right away and or make the next play. Sometimes you can redrive those wide open threes if there's no one in front of you. I think that's a good option too.
Just hesitancy off the catch, which has been really something good. Do you? Is there anything you can chalk that up to that they're doing defensively, or just?
No, they're good. They're physical. They compete on the ball. They don't let you win the first dribble easily. I thought we could have played with a little more force at times. That's what I said. I thought we could have turned corners and gotten downhill a little bit more. We played east-west a lot, and that's not our intention. So,
Chris, you said that you could call more plays too a little bit. How do you make that decision during a game on when to maybe be a little bit more emphatic that way and when to let them try to work through it?
Well, a lot of the stuff I thought, we were getting stopped, so I thought we'd get out and transition and we'd be able to flow into something, but we never really did. So then try to mix in some play calls coming down the stretch, but try not to if we have a